JC. Good morning to everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here, to see many old faces and many also new faces. I would like to start by thanking the Dragon Star Plus Consortium for organizing this event, and thank you all for coming to this workshop, which will be an interactive workshop. Dragon Star Plus is a project funded by the European Commission through the Horizon 2020 program, our flagship research innovation program in Europe. It involves partners from both the EU and China, and has a wide range of activities. And you will hear from Nandas, the coordinator, a bit later about the project. Today, the EU and China are very strong partners when it comes to trade. China is the second largest trade partner for Europe, and the EU is the first trade partner for China. When it comes to research and innovation, both sides signed a cooperation agreement for science and technology cooperation about 20 years ago. 5 years ago, both sides decided to increase the cooperation, not just for research, but innovation, with the view to increase joint investment, to tackle common challenges, and also to improve the so-called innovation framework conditions. So we have a program, Horizon 2020, as I mentioned earlier, where we are now co-funding from the Ministry of Science and Technology to allow for China-based participants to take part in Horizon 2020 projects. According to the latest statistics, now China is ranked #2 among the non-European countries participating in Horizon 2020 when we look at the signed grant agreements. When we met for the third meeting of this Innovation Cooperation Dialogue, which is co-chaired by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Mr. Wang Gang on the Chinese side, and Commissioner Carlos Moedas on the European side, we agreed to extend this co-funding mechanism for the next 3 years, and we agreed on the number of priority areas for the cooperation. Last month, the European Commission published a call to run for the next 3 years. It's a total of 30 billion euro, which is open for competition. And the Ministry of Science and Technology, the Ministry of Industry, and the Natural Science Foundation of China will participate in co-funding a number of projects in well-defined areas that I don't have time to present, but all this information is now available on our website. Today, our event is about the future of manufacturing, which is a big topic, important topic. At the beginning of the last century, Europe was a strong manufacturer. Over the years, a lot of the manufacturing left Europe to different other continents, and now Europe is trying to regain a better position in terms of jobs and production on the European soil. At the same time, China has become the workshop of the world. Great majority of manufacturing is today taking place in China. And obviously this is not a situation that you can maintain if you don't try to innovate. And we've seen in the latest policy documents a lot of efforts from China to ensure that they maintain this position by improving their position, increasing their value chain, their position on the value-added chain. So today will be an interesting event where we can share notes on the latest policies. We know about the so-called China 2025 policy, which is one initiative among many other policies that have been taken by China. In Europe, there have been a number of similar policies, 4.0 in Germany, just to name one. And those have a clear impact on our international position, their manufacturing worldwide, but also on how new companies can be created and grow faster or not in each part of the world. So the EU is interested in this dialogue. The EU is also active in many other multilateral fora. I would like to mention, for instance, the World Manufacturing Forum that was launched about 10 years ago. That is taking place in annual events in Europe and in the rest of the world. The goal is also to discuss manufacturing industry agendas to promote the research and innovation efforts needed to underlie these agendas and to produce regular report about the situation globally with regard to manufacturing. About two weeks ago, President Xi, during the 19th CPC Congress, announced that China was entering a new era. He was very clear in stating that China will be open for business in its move towards becoming one of the most innovative countries in the world, welcoming foreign companies and promising that the conditions for their development in China will be the same as those for domestic companies. So the signals are positive, but we've seen also some difficulties. We have the participation of the EUCCC, which had a report recently on this China 2025, and there are a number of concerns which are clearly raised in this report. So all this is food for thought, and I hope that this day will be a good interactive meeting where everybody can voice their views on the future, as I guess it's difficult to predict how the situation will be in 10 years from now. So I wish everybody a very fruitful meeting, and I thank again not only Dragon Star Plus for setting up this event, but all of you for coming today. Thank you very much.